And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. Valera. Now it's Mir. He's in, surely! Cleared without complication. Have it back and can go again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gonzalo Villar. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Partey forwards and with intent. Gerard Moreno. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Very nicely done. And here's Perez. Perez ploughing through the middle. It's run loose here. Vega. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Rafa Mir is onto it in a flash. Now then, the ball's come loose. Keeper's got good distance on that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gonzalo Villar. That's been drilled forward. And it's Perez. And here's Perez. Buchanan. Parejo. And here's Perez. Gonzalo Villar. Rafa Mir. Gonzalo Villar. Up towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. And here's Perez. Tries a deft little ball. And it's played forward. Gonzalo Villar. Rafa Mir, played out to the left flank. Foyt. Gerard Moreno. And he's onside. Time to deliver. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rafa Mir. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vega. Parejo shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Ball's gone out of play. Gonzalo Villar, great defending, strong and determined. Now that's well seen too. And here's Andre Silva. Andre Silva, spread out to the left. Rafa Mir does really well to win the ball there. A chance to play it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Partey. Parejo. Buchanan. Parejo. Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Valera moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Vega. Parejo. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Perez. Danger averted for now. And he's managed to gift it back. Valera absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, this looks sharp. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Valera. Rafa Mir! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Gerard Moreno. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Valera was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Terrific save by Iñaki Peña. Oh, that's nice. And it's Parejo. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Gonzalo Villar. Vega gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Valera. And here's Andre Silva. Vega wins the duel this time. Foyt. Rafa Mir does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. And here's Andre Silva.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Parejo. Gerard Moreno looks to get on the end of this. That's really well manoeuvred. Buchanan, who does have an assist to his name. Vega. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Vega. And it's played forward. Valera did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Foyt. Partey. Parejo. Vega. And it's Andre Silva. Andre Silva. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. And here's Andre Silva. Andre Silva! What a throw in. Rafa Mir. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Gerard Moreno. Buchanan. That's the throw. Gerard Moreno. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Iñaki Peña. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gonzalo Villar. That is a great pick out. He has found a way through. Partey. Vega. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre. And he won't reach that. Partey. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gerard Moreno chasing after it. And claimed it back swiftly. Moved on forwards. Valera chooses to go cross-field. That's good play. Defending of the desperate variety. Gerard Moreno. Buchanan. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Iñaki Peña claims comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Parejo. Partey shifted upfield. Gonzalo Villar. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Foyt. Partey. Parejo. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Strong running down that left flank. Showing good feet. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Aim forwards. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Parejo. Partey. Gerard Moreno. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Oh, red. Nice interception. Foyt. Proves too strong. Foyt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's made its way to him.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Parejo. Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno looking to get on the end of this. Valera. That's really well manoeuvred. Played down the flank. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Gonzalo Villar. Over to the left. Now this could be a chance. Gerard Moreno. Now it's Perez. Parejo has found the net here, of course. Perez has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Vega. Parejo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's played forward. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Perez. Now it's Gerard Moreno! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Aim forwards. And it's Andre Silva. And reclaimed it in a trice. Andre Silva played out to the left flank. Tries to get it clear. Foyt. Buchanan. Perez is onto it in a flash. Out to the left it goes. Calmly anticipates. Partey. Foyt forwards and with intent. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gonzalo Villar. That's really well manoeuvred. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Partey. Buchanan. Partey spread out to the left, and he's got his cross in, and that's been well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Valera. Andre Silva, out to the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It'll be a throw-in. Valera. Played out to the right. It's a throw-in. Foyt. Foyt, gently done. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Valera. And it's Andre Silva. Valera. Develop from here.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Here it is, crossed in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Parejo. Buchanan. Foyt. Ah, such a clever touch. Partey. Partey played out towards the right wing. That is a brilliant interception. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass. And that's been won straight back. Vega shifted upfield. Parejo. Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno! terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. And it's touched. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Foyt. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Vega. Partey. Foyt. Half-time getting close now. That's a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Foyt. Buchanan. Partey. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's played forward. Now it's Mir. Rafa Mir knocks it out wide. That's very neat. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. Buchanan gently done. Now it's Mir. That has been cut short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Buchanan. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Andre Silva. Gonzalo Villar. Valera. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gonzalo Villar. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Foyt. Quality ball. Gonzalo Villar. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Buchanan. And he's there to clear it. Gets good distance on it. Vega shifted upfield. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And back to the keeper they go. Partey. Foyt, aim forwards. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. Buchanan. Gerard Moreno. Partey does really well to win the ball there. He's got away. He's in space and looking for options. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's in here! And a chance! Partey. Parejo. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gonzalo Villar. And it's Perez. That is very well defended. Valera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Perez. Gerard Moreno. Perez. Gonzalo Villar. Moved on forwards. Lobbed in behind. It's come to nothing. Partey. Vega. Parejo. Perez. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gonzalo Villar. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Vega. Parejo. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Partey. Now it's Buchanan. Gets a foot in here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Parejo forwards and with intent. Iñaki Peña sends that a long way. Parejo. Partey. Foyt. Partey. Partey shifted upfield. Tries to get it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Buchanan looking to run onto it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Parejo goes short. Foyt, cross into the box. And that has been clubbed away. Foyt. Parejo. Buchanan. Out towards the flank. And that's a throw-in. Gonzalo Villar. Partey. Buchanan have it back and can go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Partey. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gonzalo Villar. Driven forward. Vega. Parejo. Partey. Buchanan. Defending of the desperate variety. Buchanan gently done. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Foyt. Lovely bit of skill. Buchanan. That's a dangerous ball. Gerard Moreno turns and goes back. Partey. Oh, good spread.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Valera. Aim forwards. Rafa Mir. Rafa Mir played out to the left flank. And here's Andres, and the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Parejo. Partey. Foyt. Partey. Parejo.
Gerard Moreno really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Parejo shifted upfield. Gerard Moreno! And he comes up trumps again. Cleared away. Out of play for a throw. Buchanan. He's had a shot! Gonzalo Villar. Throw in. Vega. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Succumbs to the pressure. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Buchanan. And it's Perez. Oh, good ball! It's a loose ball. Buchanan.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Parejo. Buchanan. Partey. Wins the duel this time. Rafa Mir. Well timed, excellent interception. Foyt, gently done. Parejo. Perez is onto this. Now here's the delivery. Punched away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gonzalo Villar. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. They get a throw in. And here's Perez. Parejo. Gerard Moreno. Valera is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Clears it away. Buchanan. He is just caressing the ball. Parejo. Just about up to the hour now. Foyt looking to hit the byline here. Can he deliver? He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Partey. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. That's a cute ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In with the challenge. And it's Buchanan. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Delivered with swing. Cleared away. Andre Silva. Now it's Mir. Well read, nice interception. Foyt. Buchanan. Parejo. Gerard Moreno. So who's he picking out? That is lovely. Hangs in a cross. Aim forwards. Buchanan. Foyt. Oh, nice touch. Can he latch on to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's come loose. Parejo. And they've got rid. That's really well manoeuvred. Straight offside. Rafa Mir. Valera. And it's Andre Silva. Rafa Mir. Out to the left it goes. And here's Andre Silva. Can he spark a counter here? Buchanan does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Perez. It's Perez! Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's a probing ball, calmly anticipates. And the shot's on. Gerard Moreno! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Andre Silva really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Parejo forwards and with intent. And it's Buchanan. Foyt. Pings it across. That's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Parejo out to the right. Pepe, Gerard Moreno. Over to the left. Nice physical challenge. Gerard Moreno wins the duel this time. Perez. Gerard Moreno. And it's Perez. Looking for a decent ball in. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Parejo. And here's Perez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. Partey, aim forwards, and here's Perez. It's Perez! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Iñaki Peña, long ball by the goalkeeper. Always onto this. And that was very necessary. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Partey. Moved on forwards. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's played forward. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gonzalo Villar. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gonzalo Villar. Valera. Played towards the other side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Partey, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Andre Silva. Foyt. Partey. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to...
Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Valera. Andre Silva. Valera, spread out to the left.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ugarte. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Cuts out the pass. Foyt. Rafa Mir. Parejo. And it's played forward. And he's picked out the run. And reclaimed it in a trice. Out to the left it goes. Rafa Mir. Now it's Andre Silva. Rafa Mir. And that's aimed into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now that's well seen too.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gonzalo Villar. Valera.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Andre Silva. And he cuts out the supply. And it's gone back to the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafa Mir. Rafa Mir looks to get on the end of this. That's really well manoeuvred. Parejo. And here's Perez. Over to the left, back into the middle.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Andre Silva. Diangana. Oh, sweet feet. Valera tries a measured ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Diangana.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Partey, forwards and with intent. And here's Perez. Pepe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Aim forwards. Vega. That's really well manoeuvred. Pepe. Partey. That'll be a throw. Pepe. Partey. Gerard Moreno. That's going to go a long way.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rafa Mir chasing after it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Partey. Just 5 minutes left. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Pepe. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Gerard Moreno. Now it's Partey. Parejo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Parejo. Now it's Perez. Perez shoots! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's played forward.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Gerard Moreno. Now it's Pepe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Perez. Played out wide. Oh, that's neat.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Valera. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Diangana. Gonzalo Villar. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Andre Silva. Valera. Diangana. Rafa Mir. And he's managed to get free. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And it's played forward. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.